Hi, my name is Patrick Dewald, and welcome back for step 2 of the GDPR 5x5 minutes business hack for the SME. If you haven't done much around GDPR, or all you've done is copy the random privacy policy you found on the internet, then stick with us. For 5x5 minutes, you'll be in a far better place. Today is all about customer and the customer dossier. A key GDPR obligation is to inform those parties, individuals, customers you use the personal data of. When customers are informed, they can make an informed decision if they want to do business with you. If your privacy policy is too long, too complex, too vanilla, that might not inspire trust. It might not be the regulator that challenges you. Challenges often come indirect by customers as well. Customers that are unhappy and would use GDPR to get an edge. The work we do here around the customer dossier will feed directly into the privacy policy and the GDPR register that we would generate for you. Don't despair, it's a lot easier than you think. What we want you to do is to review a filled-in dossier. So we've done the hard work for you. You review, you make it your own, you tweak, and you can generate those documents with a single click. Let's move to GDPR-wise.eu and pick up the demonstration where we left it off in step 1. In step 1, we started to create a hotel account. And after we selected the hotel industry, the software showed you a draft customer dossier. Each of those cards here on the screen represent a type of activity, a type of processing you undertake for your customers. It's not specific to any customer. It's a type of processing that applies to some or all of your customers. For example, a COVID-19 registration. Now, given COVID is largely behind us, this might no longer apply. And so at any point, you can remove a process that doesn't apply. Customer reservations definitely apply to any and all hotels. And so here we want to review that item. There's a general tab with general information, but we want you to focus your attention to the data item tab, where you align the data items that we've listed to the way you work and the way you operate. We have already pre-entered some that we most definitely think apply, but at any point again, you can remove those. And we've suggested some below that are likely to apply. For example, here, maybe I don't not only use customer name and date and time, I might also use personal email and work email address. Now, the others might not apply, but I might have other information that I use in my firm. And so at any point, I can browse through a long list. We can type and go and say, hey, I also use home address. You press save to store your work. So now that process has been reviewed. I can come back at any point and refine today and any day beyond this, but this process card has now been reviewed. And so you see, there's a great many of these process cards on the screen that we feel should really apply. And then we have a section below for you to consider adding other options. For example, a newsletter. Do you have a newsletter as part of your hotel operations? Well, by all means, add it to the list and align the data items. Definitely using consent here, happy with the rest, and the process has been added. We recommend you create the account by finishing the wizard here. One thing to note is you always start in the free trial, and only when you're happy with what we offer, you would upgrade to a paid account. So the last screen here is just to confirm your details. If you finish this step, we'll be sending you an email to activate your account, and then you have access to the full app. You see, that wasn't too difficult. In step 3, we'll be doing something very similar. We'll be reviewing the already filled in staff dossier. If you wanted a head start, why don't you give your HR benefit processor a quick call to understand which staff data elements those guys are processing. See you in the next video.